90-Day Fiancé, Matt lies to his mom about Jasmine's marital status, tells her they're engaged. 90-Day Fiancé star Matt Branis appears to be keeping some major things from his mom about Jasmine's marital status. He has finally introduced the two ladies on Happily Ever After. The reality TV star conveniently omitted a few details about Jasmine before the meeting. Matt even lied to his mom about exchanging rings with his baby mama. He twisted the truth to make things less awkward in front of his family. The TLC star tried to impress his family without thinking about the consequences of hiding the messy reality of his potential wife. Matt was already nervous before introducing Jasmine to his family. He opened up about their conservative values in previous episodes. How did Jasmine react to it? How long will Matt keep up the act? 90-Day Fiancé, Jasmine reveals her pregnancy to her mom. 90-Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda decided to come clean before giving birth to her baby girl. She has been keeping many things from her about her actual dynamics with Gino lately. The reality TV star chatted with Cecilia on a video call. Hence, Jasmine admitted she has not been honest with her for a few months. She stated, "There is a situation, Mommy, in my life that is very complicated." The Panamanian native finally confessed that her marriage with Gino has been on the rocks. Jasmine told her mom about her idea of an open marriage. She also revealed her pregnancy during the emotional encounter. The reality TV star was embarrassed to tell her mother about carrying Matt's baby while being married to Gino. Jasmine also introduced Matt to Cecilia, allowing them to get to know each other. 90-Day Fiancé, Matt lied about Jasmine's past to his family. Matt Branis and Jasmine Pineda welcomed their first child, Matilda, on 90-Day Fiancé. They are taking some major steps to build their future together. Recently, the reality TV stars were getting ready to meet someone special. Matt revealed that his mom and sister were visiting him to meet their newborn. He stated, "This will be the first time my mom and sister are meeting Jasmine and Matilda." The Romanian star admitted having a little bit of anxiety before the meeting. Jasmine wanted to know what exactly Matt told his mom about her. Matt shared that his mom knows that she believes in God, and she was married once in Panama. Hence, the TLC star's baby mama wanted to know if she was still a wife to Gino. However, Matt decided not to reveal the detail yet. He shared that his family wanted to know how they were living together without exchanging vows. The TLC star admitted, "I did tell her that we are engaged." Jasmine was in disbelief to know what Matt really said to his family. She wondered if he was joking because they hadn't had the conversation about exchanging rings. Matt just wanted his mama to be happy, and he actually succeeded in his plans. Fans wondered what he was actually doing to cover up the mess he created. One fan said, "Matt knows he messed up and went too far." Another user appreciated the 90-Day Fiancé star for thinking about his mom's feelings. Others felt it was high time Jasmine and Matt should stop lying and take responsibility for their actions. 90-Day Fiancé, Jasmine shares shocking reason behind Matt's reaction over having a baby girl, reveals his traumatic childhood still haunts him. Matt Branis seems to be hiding a lot of pain and trauma behind his smile. He instantly became a target of the trolls for talking about gender discrimination. The 90-Day Fiancé received huge backlash for wanting a baby boy and expressing concerns about having a daughter. However, Jasmine is done watching the haters calling out Matt over his reaction. She finally shared his traumatic childhood, which led to his reactions. The reality TV star revealed that her partner went through some of the most painful experiences, which still haunt him. Jasmine is ready to support Matt through all the ups and downs. She is suggesting that her fans should not jump into childhood. The TLC star also feels sorry for overreacting and bringing up his painful memories. What really happened with Matt? What made him feel so scared? 90-Day Fiancé, Jasmine talks about Matt's challenging past. 90-Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda is living her life with her baby daddy, Matt Branis. However, fans have been noticing the cracks in the couple's relationship. Many viewers felt things might not be all sunshine and roses between them. Jasmine made it clear that Matt is the greenest flag ever. She feels great to have someone who cares so much about her, her kids, and their daughter. The TLC star revealed her partner experienced some major challenges while growing up. Matt's parents were immigrants, and they barely spoke English. They faced poverty and a lot of scarcity. Pineda feels proud of Matt that he didn't turn into a resentful and mean person. She feels he is the most empathetic and caring person she has ever known. 90 Day Fiancé, Jasmine shares Matt's traumatic childhood. Jasmine Pineda always feels proud of Matt Branis for being a caring and lovely person. She was shocked when her partner wasn't happy to have a baby girl. The TLC star was disappointed to see his reaction and compared him with her father, who abandoned her for being a girl. Fans also slammed Matt for being so shallow and conservative. However, they appear to be wrong in his case. Recently, Jasmine clapped back at a hater who tried to call out Matt for not wanting a girl. She shared that her fans will know the real reason behind his reaction in the upcoming episodes. The 90 Day Fiancé star stated, "It has nothing to do with him and not wanting a girl, but a very traumatic experience as a child." Jasmine alleged that someone close to Matt was abused, and it still haunts him terribly. She expressed how humans jump to conclusions despite carrying their own trauma, pain, and fears. The TLC star sent love to everyone who survived sexual trauma. Pineda explained that everything that happened to Matt left deep marks on his heart. He became an extremely protective dad, which often leads to tensions between him and Jasmine. Pineda claimed to be healing with her partner through therapy. She posted the screenshots on her fan page, at jasmine.matt_90dayfiancé. The Panamanian native also apologized to Matt for overreacting without trying to know his fears. Several fans shared their own experiences about sexual abuse and supported Jasmine for speaking out in her partner's favor. Gino's ultimatum stuns Jasmine in brutal 90 Day Fiancé breakup twist. 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Couple Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo are once again considering divorce, but the Americans' sudden rush to end their marriage has everyone wondering why the quick change of heart. Jasmine and Gino have been in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise for nearly half a decade and have contemplated breaking up almost every appearance for one reason or another. They were last seen on 90 Day, The Last Resort, agreeing to an open marriage in an effort to repair their connection. Now on 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Jasmine is living apart from Gino, and he seems more prepared than ever to file for divorce. However, the bigger question that viewers and even Jasmine have is why? Jasmine thought he might be ready to date other women while he claimed his marriage had changed more than he anticipated it to. Either way, though, Gino seems to have several potential reasons for wanting this divorce, it seems. 90 Day Fiancé's Gino thinks he was tricked into an open marriage. The biggest issue Gino has comes from his belief that Jasmine tricked him into an open marriage. In Happily Ever After? Season 9, Episode 3, Gino asked Jasmine to meet him so they could talk. While Jasmine thought it was a possibility she'd move back in, Gino showed up with his car packed full of her stuff and accused her of cheating with Matt Branis months before he agreed to the open marriage. Jasmine denied the allegations and stuck to her story that they were friends all along. Gino, however, seemed unwilling to believe her and wanted to keep her at a distance. He claimed he sifted through her phone records and nothing would be able to convince him that she wasn't cheating on him with Matt before he agreed to open their marriage. In his confessional, he revealed, "I had a whole life planned out with Jasmine," he said. "And for things to end this way, I feel like it was a whole waste of time, and it just makes me sick." He asked for a divorce, and while at the time he hadn't followed up with Jasmine, in his confessional he also claimed he would prefer to wait for a recession when the market completely drops. He explained, "Because I don't want to share money with Jasmine for free." While Gino might be telling the truth about how he believed he was tricked into an open marriage, there seemed to be potentially another reason for Gino wanting a divorce: Natalie. In 90 Day, The Last Resort, Gino and Jasmine agreed to an open marriage, but only the Panamanian star had a partner in place, Matt. Gino was allowed to hook up with other women, but it seems like his journey on Happily Ever After is his first time exploring his side of the bargain. With Jasmine out of the house, Gino has been exploring his options with other women and connected with Natalie. He flew to Vegas to meet the Jasmine look-alike and they got along well. However, after meeting each other in person, Gino realized he needed to come clean about his open marriage. Unfortunately, Natalie wasn't happy that Gino lied and she made it clear she didn't want to get in the middle of things. Therefore, she declared Gino needed to tell Jasmine he'd moved on and wanted to officially get divorced. As he stated in his confessional, Gino was in an awkward situation. He wasn't sure if he was ready to end things with Jasmine officially, but the pressure from Natalie was tough to ignore. Overall, Gino's been withholding from Jasmine since almost as soon as they got married. Once Jasmine claimed she wasn't ready to have a child and wanted to slow down that part of their relationship, their dynamic seemed to change. Now with everything that has happened since then, Gino seems to have built up a lot of resentment over the last few years. It's bewildering how quickly he was ready to take the relationship to the next level with Natalie, but he spent over a year stringing Jasmine along and making her jump through hoops for intimacy. It's no wonder they are headed for divorce, but hopefully both of them will find exactly what they need and are looking for throughout the rest of their 90-day fiancé journey. Gino and Jasmine's relationship takes a shocking turn on 90-day fiancé. Happily Ever After. Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda have become reality TV household names after starring on multiple seasons of TLC's 90-Day Fiancé. Gino, a then 52-year-old Michigan native, fell in love with a 35-year-old Panamanian woman named Jasmine online. Gino makes a tough decision about his marriage to Jasmine on 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Jasmine is shocked by what Gino tells her regarding their marriage. Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda are back on our television screens for the 9th season of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. However, it's been far from a happy ending for these two as the new season sees them living apart in Michigan and conflicted over how to handle their marriage fallout. Fans will recall that Jasmine wanted an open marriage with Gino, who was hesitant at first. However, he later, unwillingly, agreed to the concept, in which Jasmine could be intimate with someone while having safe sex. He believed that allowing Jasmine to be intimate with someone else after he had refused would some way help them find the missing spark in their relationship. Jasmine also already had a suitor in mind, a man named Matt Branis, who she met at her local gym. In episode 3, Gino agrees to meet Jasmine at a local park. The couple have not lived together for 4 months and have barely spoken to each other, with viewers learning in the previous episode that Jasmine had to email Gino to contact him if he responds. When Gino opens his trunk, we see Jasmine's clothes and a coffee maker that he wants to give back to her. When she sees all of her things, she knows that it's not a good sign. It feels like a bad omen. I mean, Gino, his tone of voice, my clothes in the trunk, it doesn't look like a person that is trying to take me back. At all, she shares. With emotions running high, Gino tells Jasmine that she broke the rules of their open marriage concept. The big problem that I have is that I recently found out that you were cheating on me with him, Matt, for months before I agreed to an open marriage, he tells her, adding that he looked at her phone records. After a back and forth, Gino asks Jasmine for a divorce. I'm done, he tells her. She really me over bad. And I have the proof, he says in a confessional. After giving all her stuff back, they say their last goodbyes and Gino leaves. Jasmine shares with the cameras, since he kicked me out of the house, he never mentioned the word divorce. Now he went OT Vegas, came back, and all of a sudden he wants to get a divorce. This woman put ideas in his mind. Did she demand him to divorce me? Jasmine admitted it was traumatizing watching Gino ask for a divorce. Jasmine watched the lastest episode. Before Jasmine met Gino at the park, she shared that she would be happy if he took her back and the two would resume their lives together. I have missed him so badly, and I don't know. I might sleep in my house tonight with my husband. And everything is going to go back to us, when we were in the beginning when we got married, she shared. Jasmine appeared to be blindsided when he asked for a divorce. In fact, on July 21st, after the episode aired, Jasmine shared in an Instagram post that it was traumatizing watching the episode back, which was filmed last year. I cried so much after watching last night's episode, she began. Seeing it all play out brought back every feeling, the fear, the humiliation, the heartbreak. To lose everything overnight, to be homeless, to be called a liar and a cheater when all I ever gave was love, and then to be abandoned by the one person who promised to protect me that broke something inside me. I can't explain the pain of being left alone in the darkest moment of your life, with everyone watching and judging. It was traumatizing. It changed me forever. But here I am. I survived. I picked up the pieces when no one thought I could, and I've learned that even in the deepest pain, there is strength. Even in betrayal, there is growth. My story didn't end there, it started a new chapter. And I promise myself, I'll never let that broken version of me define who I am becoming. Jasmine also clarified that their conversation at the park happened way before she had her daughter. As fans will recall, during the 90-day, The Last Resort reunion, Jasmine shocked her castmates with her pregnancy. It was revealed that she and Matt were going to have a baby. They welcomed their daughter, Matilda, in March. Gino's new love interest gave him an ultimatum. Will Gino actually move forward with the divorce to be with Natalie? In the new season, Gino introduces viewers to a new woman in his life named Natalie, who lives in Las Vegas. He flies to Sin City to meet her, and they have a great time together, as she shows him around her neighborhood, including getting drinks at an ice bar where they share a kiss. However, Gino had not been upfront about his open marriage concept with Jasmine, and when he did tell Natalie about it, she was shocked and confused about why he had not proceeded with a divorce since he is no longer with her. In fact, she gave Gino an ultimatum after believing she was being used as a pawn against Jasmine. If you want to see me again, I just need you to get closure, and I need Jasmine to get closure. I think that's morally correct, she told him. It's very important that you don't give her an opening, or she doesn't feel she has an opening, she shared. Natalie added, I need Jasmine to know that you moved on, and that there's just no way she's coming back, if that's unclear to her right now. It looks like Gino took Natalie's advice by moving forward with a divorce. He seemed much happier with Natalie, and it was clear that she was interested in him, too. 90-Day Fiancé's Jasmine 90-Day Fiancé, a deep dive into Matt Branis, Jasmine Pineda's boyfriend. Now that Jasmine Pineda and Matt Branis have welcomed their adorable baby girl, Matilda, we're taking a deep dive into the newest 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Leading man. 90-Day Fiancé star Jasmine first introduced viewers to her new beau during Season 2 of 90-Day, The Last Resort after asking her then-husband, Gino Palazzolo, to open their marriage. After revealing that Jasmine and Matt were expecting during The Last Resort tell-all, TLC rewound the clock, letting fans in on the early days of Jasmine and Matt's relationship, which was also the final days for Jasmine and Gino. As the 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Tell-all, aka our favorite part of every 90-day season, approaches, we're breaking down everything you need to know about Matt Branis, including what he does for work, how he and Jasmine met, why he and Jasmine recently decided to shave their heads, and more. Who is Matt Branis? Matt, or Branis, as he often writes, is reportedly a member of the Screen Actors Guild who had taken on small acting roles in Michigan before he joined the franchise. During Season 9 of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Matt purchased a tow truck in order to start his own towing company. Based on his early Instagram posts, it's clear that Matt also flips and builds cars. How did Matt and Jasmine meet? During The Last Resort, Jasmine revealed that she met Matt at a Planet Fitness while she was still in a relationship with Gino. The two quickly bonded as Matt started driving Jasmine to and from the gym. While Jasmine and Matt made it clear that they were just friends until Jasmine introduced Gino to the idea of ethical non-monogamy. If you ask Gino, Jasmine had been seeing Matt long before they began their open marriage. During Happily Ever After, Gino claimed, "I recently found out that you were cheating on me with him 4 months before I agreed to open marriage." Of course, both Jasmine and Matt completely denied this. Why did Matt and Jasmine move to Florida? While Matt and Jasmine met in Michigan, Matt revealed that he needed to move to Florida for his job and asked Jasmine to come with him. After much deliberation and threats of divorce from Gino, Jasmine told Gino that she was moving out of the state with Matt to start their new lives together. 90 Day fans have pointed out since then that many couples from the series have ended up moving to Florida. Why did Matt and Jasmine shave their heads? On October 16, Matt and Jasmine shocked fans by posting photos sporting matching shaved heads. According to Jasmine, she decided to shave her head after an alopecia flare-up in the months after she gave birth. She explained, "My alopecia is an autoimmune condition, which means my body's immune system mistakenly attacks my hair follicles. Things like stress and the postpartum period can make it flare up even more, which is why it sometimes comes and goes." According to Jasmine, Matt decided to shave his head as well as a sign of support. Praising her partner, she wrote, "Matt Branis didn't just shave my head, he helped me shed the pain I carried. Alopecia, PTSD, anxiety, postpartum, through it all, he stood by me with love. This moment wasn't about hair, it was about healing together."